Story about the time I almost fucking drowned. So I was a kid and we were on a field trip. And our field trip was to the pool because it was spring and I live in Texas, which means it was fucking hot, like it is now. So I'm in the pool, you know, swimming probably a little further out than I should. You know, I'm a snot-nosed little fucking kid doing stupid shit. And I'm like, you know, a decent ways out there, probably in the 6-foot section, as a middle schooler, or maybe I was still in elementary. Point is, I was not 6 feet. I was nowhere close to 6 feet tall. I should not have been out there. I was a terrible swimmer as a child. The only thing I could do was float. So I'm out there and I'm like, all right, well, you know, let me turn around. But I decided to have this thought that I was gonna turn around while I was underwater. I was underwater and I was like down here. So I decided, like, oh shit, I gotta find which way is up. Like, oh god, I'm panicking underwater. The lifeguard sees me, he's like, oh fuck, I gotta do my job. I get to sit here and watch people all fucking day, and this kid's the one that ruins it, the one with the fucking drowning problem. So he's swimming out there to save me, and in my brain I'm like, which way is up? So I start swimming. I'm like, all right, I'm pretty sure this is up, right? I'm getting a pace. I'm like, all right, let me get the fuck out of this water before I die. Dun. Oh fuck, I just hit the bottom of the pool. I'm gonna fucking drown in here. And it was right as I had that thought that I just get yoinked out the fucking water by a like 6'5" dude. He is well above the water. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? He was like, you almost drowned. I'm gonna need you to go to the little waiting section. And that demoralized me as a kid, because I was like, all right, you know, I fucked up. I'll bite this bullet. Not realizing what the waiting section was. I get over there. This is a puddle of water. This is enough to get the bottom of your feet wet. I'm like, they put me in the toddler section because I almost drowned. Yeah, all right, that's my fault. That's my fault. I'll bite that bullet. So I sat there, and instead of, you know, being a little dipshit, splashing around in the water, I got myself a fucking tan. And then I got sunburned. That was just the biggest fucking day of L's I ever took in my life. I nearly drowned myself. I had to get saved after I swam the wrong fucking direction. I got put in the kiddie section that they use for like toddlers who can't swim. And then you know what I did? I let myself get sunburned. Like, I had sunscreen. I took it with me. My mama made sure I got my shit packed. I still let myself burn. I was like, all right, man, I ain't never swimming again. So, you know, I'm like 15 now. I don't do a lot of swimming at this point. I'm 15 years old. I don't swim a lot. I'm like, bro, fuck swimming. I don't need to swim. I'm a fat man. I'll float to the top anyway. Well, you know, peer pressure. All your friends go swimming. You're like, well, damn, now I gotta go swimming. Just not seem like a pussy. Because, I mean, you know, you could get peer pressured into a lot worse shit. I could get peer pressured into, you know, drinking alcohol at 15 or getting high. I had to get peer pressured into swimming again. That's the kind of fucking life I had. I was like, dude, this is so sad. So I shit you not, my first lap across the pool, and this was another like 6-foot pool. So I could have had a repeat situation. I still wasn't 6 foot. Like, I was a lot taller, but I wasn't 6 foot. So I shit you not, I am in a curled up fetal position ball, arms wrapped around my fucking knees, swimming by just like through the water, because I'm gripped onto my fucking knees like just floating my way across the pool. And only when I got across, like a goddamn barrel lost in the fucking ocean, holding God knows what, some stowaway dumbass like myself, I was like, okay, I made it across, I can swim just fine. And then I could swim. Now I fucking love swimming. I love swimming. The pool is one of the greatest boons to grace America. Because that shit is nice in the heat. So nice. So I don't know where I'd be if I decided never to get back in a pool. Like some fucking 40-year-old pool virgin sitting on the side of the pool, wading my feet in the water, kicking my feet, splashing people. And then when they start to pull me, I start freaking out like, no, don't pull me in the water. Like I got past trauma or some shit. So I had to get over my trauma. And it took me a long time to realize I was traumatized by a fucking pool. I got traumatized by a fucking pool. I let some 6-foot deep water shake me up that bad. So I'm like, all right, well, what else have I only tried once? Sneaking out. And I'm sitting here like, now why did I never do that again? Right, the ass whooping, that was it. Yeah, I'm not doing that one again.